Hey, this doesn't look like the free all-you-can-eat midnight hot dog party.
No, man, I said satanic hot dog murder party.
Well, we gotta be getting close. There's one right there.
It's not a hot dog, that's a dick. Trust me, I've seen a couple up close.
Oh shit, here he comes.
Here comes the spooky!
What's going on, Chuds and CHUD-ettes? Here comes the Spookies back with episode 9. Today we're gonna pay tribute to Michael J. Pollard. We're also gonna find out why Bigfoot hates dicks. Coming at you live from the bowels of the CNC Fart Factory. So sit back, relax, tie your buddy to a chair, and make him listen to your second favorite podcast. What's going on, buddy?
Just fucking reveling in the bowels of the fart factory, the CMC Fart Factory.
You said it, and it's gonna be embedded in my brain.
Pumping up those farts.
Oh man, how you doing today, man?
It's Cincinnati Jeff. I'm doing pretty good. How the fuck are you doing over there with your blue ass microphone?
Nachos, I'm doing all right, my friend. A little tired, obviously, from fucking last night's festivities.
What happened?
We did some stuff. Watched some fucking Godzilla movies, which was very enjoyable.
Man, we watched a movie we're not going to talk about right now. Yep, moving on. Let's talk about a movie I may have watched today.
All right, before we get to the movie, though, got some talking points here.
Ooh.
First off, for those of you that listen, really appreciate you guys always checking us out. You can find us on Facebook at Here Comes Spooky, Twitter at Here Comes Spooky, Instagram at Here Comes the Spooky. We are on every platform that you can find your podcast. So.
We got a Podbean, we got an iTunes, we got a Blueberry, we got a Stitcher, we got a
cheese machine,
we got a cheese machine, we got another cheese machine. That's not a real one. Don't look that up.
So definitely check us out. We really appreciate it. If you like it, drop us a line. You can also email us at herecomes-the-spooky@gmail.com. Let us know what you think.
And if you don't like us, drop us a fucking line anyway.
Yeah.
Tony Tough Tits, what's up?
We love to hear hate mail.
Yeah.
All right. So sad news. Michael J. Pollard passed away at age 80.
Oh.
So we obviously had Sid Haig recently pass away, and Michael J. Pollard was also a cast member on House of a Thousand Corpses. He played Stucky.
That's right. He was talking about Little Dick Wick jamming the pencil near his eye. It's a trick. He doesn't really do it, but anyway.
He's actually got quite a bit of credits to his name. So he was in the Bonnie and Clyde movie with Warren Beatty.
Was
Faye Dunaway?
And I was gonna say Angelica Houston. Anyway.
He was in Scrooged with Bill Murray.
He's that sad little fuck that dies with the watch.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Tango and Cash.
Never heard of it.
Oh, man. He's the guy that gives them the fucking murder mobile at the end. That badass fucking,
That merits a
4x4.
rewatch.
I love that movie.
That and Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man, that is a double feature.
He was also in Sleepaway Camp 3.
Oh. That's a movie.
Yep. So, gotta take a big swig for him.
Audible clank of our beers.
Clinks.
You little maniac. Give him a heck up there.
Also, recently this week, Wes Craven's estate have begun taking pitches for new Nightmare on Elm Street movies and TV shows.
How about a fucking video game?
I mean, I'm sure that can probably come too. So I guess what they're doing now is they're hearing what people have for the franchise.
Come on in, softball pitch it, see where it goes.
Yeah, and they're interested in also doing like HBO or maybe a Netflix show or something like that. So I guess they're hearing both. And I'm not saying that they're going to do one or the other. They might do both, which I think would be pretty cool.
You know what'd be nice? If they had Robert fucking Englund involved with that shit. Because he's ready to get back on that horse for one more time.
I'm down with that.
I'm diggity down. I am down like my pants at a family reunion.
What would you rather have him do? Would you let's say they did both, a movie and a TV show. Movie to continue the franchise, TV show might be its own thing, or maybe an origin story sort of thing. Which would you rather have Bobby E. playing Freddy in?
Okay. Well, Wes Craven always said he was in love with the idea of Frederick Krueger being an old-ass motherfucker. They were going to get the TGRI dude from Turtles 2, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't give a shit. Bring me new fucking Nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
Just keep Rachel Talalay far the fuck away from that. You know what? Bring me a movie. Bring me some Star Wars shit. I like sci-fi. Freddy in space. Oh, I got sad for a minute. But have a movie. Have a fucking You know what? Bring back Freddy's Nightmares. Fuck it. I'll watch that shit.
That'd be cool. That was a pretty good show. I mean, it had like a couple of episodes where Freddy was like the killer. They had an origin story, which was really cool.
I think Toby Hoops and not Mick Garris directed that.
You sure? I know you love Mick Garris.
Nah. I'm sure that dude is the nicest motherfucker, and we'd probably ride like a paddle boat or some dirt bikes, even though paddle boats are stupid. Whatever.
So next up, according to our main man and personal friend Larry Zerner,
The Zern,
who played Shelly in Friday the 13th Part 3, he's the origin of the mask.
Yeah.
You can find him on Twitter at Zerner Law. He's fantastic to follow, by the way. He tweeted out, and he updates the fans of Friday the 13th, like the franchise, on all the lawsuit stuff that's happening. And it's great because while he is a lawyer, he's not a part of this lawsuit at all. He's just doing this in his own free time to keep everybody updated.
I mean, yeah. Fucking right, Shelly.
So according to Shelly, the Horror Inc. versus Miller case has a date where each are going to propose oral arguments in February of 2020. What does this mean? I don't fucking know.
Jack shit.
But Larry Zerner estimates this will probably not lead to a decision until at least June of 2020.
I want to get those old fucking buttholes in the room together. I want to take Victor Miller's head. I want to take Sean Cunningham's head. And I want to crack them together like fucking coconuts till sense comes out of their stupid, greedy old faces.
Make like the sounds like the fucking horse galloping.
Right? I'll fucking ADR for Monty Python Live or something. Like, Spam-A-Lot, here I come.
So coming on Friday the 13th of December 2019, we've got another Black Christmas remake.
Yay.
I'm not really excited about this one. I've watched the trailer, which sucks because I love the original so much, and the remake,
and that pretty pink pussy,
wasn't too bad.
It was a different monster, but you know what it was at the end of the day? Entertaining.
Yeah, and gore-tastic. They changed it up enough to give you like a little bit of backstory on like Billy and all that shit.
And Agnes, and why they look like Simpsons characters.
I liked it.
No, it's fun. It's not great. It's not bad. You double feature that with the OG, and hey,
it's not. It's not.
I dare you not to have fun.
It's not the Prom Night remake.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that one was
run
bad.
Over that movie's head with a lawnmower.
This remake though, it's got this like flavor where obviously somebody's killing all these sorority girls on campus.
Well, at least they got that right.
And the girls start to fight back. Now, while I'm not against obviously empowering women and like kicking ass and stuff like that, I like the aspect of a final girl. Like that's just one of my favorite parts of a slasher movie. So for this thing, for them all to team up, it just doesn't look entertaining. It looks like Charlie's Angels in a fucking like murder town. I'm not a thing. But
where's that movie?
I'd watch it.
Right? It's got to be better than Liz's Banks fucking shit fest of what. Didn't see it. Moving on.
Right? So because I'm like, chicks kicking ass, I'm not against it. I actually wanted to talk about some of the toughest women in like movies and cinema. So I looked up and found a list that IFC did, which is the 10 toughest women of IFC, like their list of women movie characters. So when I read off what they got here, this isn't my list, and we could talk about some honorable mentions or people that we think that need to be on it. But number 10 is Trinity from the Matrix trilogies. Yeah, I think they could have had some better choices on here.
Yeah, like
number 9 is
Amy
actually
Steele.
Right. Number 9 is actually a twofer. You got Yu, Shu, Lian, and Jen Yu from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Moving on.
Didn't watch it?
Nope.
That's fun. You got Oren Ishii.
Oh, Oren Ishimoto?
From Kill Bill. Just
Dude.
Lucy Liu's.
Hacking, running down the table. And if anybody has any fucking questions about my ethnicity or blah, 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 let me fucking know. That is, I am paraphrasing. But she runs down the table and fucking hacks the dude's just tippity top of his head off.
She's badass.
Yeah, so. Lucy Liu's fun.
And then number 7, right below her, is the bride from Kill Bill. So Uma Thurman's character.
Yeah, I mean, she did cool shit.
Also tough.
Some of that dialogue is so fucking cringy, though.
You get to number 6 through 1, and these ones I'm definitely like more on board with, except for 1. So number 6, Leia Organa.
Yeah.
Right?
Princess motherfucking Leia.
Princess,
or
General, right?
Yeah.
Leader of the Resistance. She's fucking badass, dude.
Rocking those honey buns.
Things. I love it. Number 5, Sarah Connor.
I'm surprised she's not higher up on the list.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're like going in like who rates what, but you know, it's fucking Sarah Connor, dude. Like, I'm gonna pit 5 and number 1 together. And, like,
if you're
who
fucking up
wins.
things called Terminators, occupation terminating,
right
on the regular, and like being a single mom while doing so, you're a bad bitch.
You get fucking Sarah Connor and fucking like in a fist fight with any of those fucking action stars from back in the day, and I'm gonna fucking back Sarah Connor every fucking time.
You know what?
She's tough as fuck.
She's gonna tag team in her fucking stunt double, aka her twin sister, and then you're just in fucking Hamilton.
It's like, oh, John McClane, that's cool. Yeah, terrorist. I fight fucking Terminators from the future.
They terminate.
Number 4 is Clarice Starling. From the Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter films. So I'm kind of on the fence about this one because you've got
it's Jodie Foster,
and then the other one from Hannibal is
the redheaded chick. What's her fucking name, dude?
Julianne Moore.
Yeah, not Morgan Fairchild.
Yeah.
Wow, what the fuck?
And what's really weird about that is like they play those characters very differently, so it's kind of like 2 different characters, I would say.
For the price of one.
So
I'll buy that for $1.
Well, I think Clarice Starling is tough. I wouldn't say that she's as tough as some of the other people on this
Sarah
list.
Connor would knock her fucking tits off.
Number 3 is Maggie Fitzgerald from $1 Million Baby. That's an Eastwood movie. If you've never
seen it. Is that
Hilary
Swank?
Yeah.
Where she can't take a seat with her neck? Right?
It's that boxing movie. Did you not see it?
No. Is it a horror movie? No. Is it about killer fucking robots or assassins, dude?
It's got Godzilla in it.
Right? Yeah, he's in the audience. He's like, I hurt you.
This one was fun, and I was very surprised at. Number 2, Coffee.
Yeah.
Pam Grier from fucking Coffee.
Dude, I'm pretty sure she put razor blades in her fucking afro and fought a bitch.
Dude.
Was it that one?
Yeah, I think so. Coffee, though, fucking tough, dude. Pam Grier, tough. I like all like the fucking different posters. It's like the grandmother of them all, like, you know, like badass, like kind of shit. Like I just love what they say about her and like those.
I wouldn't say grandma because it's like I'm thinking, you know, some old lady with a walker. I call her Gilf.
Gilf,
dude. I'd probably get up in that gut locker still to this day.
Fucking
drop a tit on me, break my fucking neck, dude. Did you see them shits?
Pam Grier's hot.
I mean, Coffee. Black don't crack on me,
dude. She kicks a lot of ass.
I want to see her suffocate somebody with one of her giant tits, dude. Is that in a movie? Save it for a remake.
See if maybe Rudy Ray Moore.
Black Dynamite 2. Yeah, there you go.
Get at it. Number 1. I'm sure you can guess number 1.
Oh, it's Ellen fucking Ripley, dude.
Right?
I'm just really shocked. Sarah Connor's not higher on that list.
Dude, Ellen Ripley, though, right? Fucking knocking out fucking xenomorphs. Prison guys.
Right.
Androids.
Being half an alien. Meeting that thing in the basement.
Dealing with fucking shitty cats.
Playing basketball against Ron Perlman, like one Palman and Ballman. Killing herself several times. Surviving that franchise that turned to straight poops. Not straight poops, but fuck's sake.
Somebody, like in the comments when I was like looking at this was like, yeah, Ellen Ripley's fucking sweet, dude. 1, 2, definitely 4. And I'm like, 4? Like, I like Resurrection.
They gave her a boost.
But, like, how do you not say she's, like, good in fucking 3? While I'm not the biggest fan of Alien 3.
I love Alien 3.
It's like, she's fucking
so
awesome.
Bleak. It's like, hey, remember that happy ending of 2? Like, where everybody's riding away in the sunset with giant smiles? Nah, we're fucking killing everybody. That little girl, Newt, fucking dead.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Beheen?
Yeah. Hicks?
Yeah, there you go. Fucking dead. Beloved Bishop? Nah, dude, you voided his warranty. Get him out of here.
The cat?
Jonesy stayed at home. Remember, too? She's like, no, you little shithead, you're staying here. And Jonesy's like, I'll see you in hell, bitch. Where's that movie?
So I was surprised at, like, the 10 that were on this list. And I thought there were some, my personal honorable mentions that they left off that I just was like, I think they fucking deserve or make the bigger list. So
what you got? Because I got
Morticia Addams.
She's not really a badass, though.
Ah, dude, like, she fixes all the fucking problems in both fucking movies.
Did she, like, run up a wall with 2 Uzis or something, you know?
No, she fucking fixes it because she's super fucking smart and she's not afraid. Like, fucking in the first one, Gomez is just, like, eating fucking cereal and watching Donahue and shit and, like, can't get his shit together, so she fucking goes and fixes it and is getting tortured by Fester and his fake-ass stepmom. In the second one, it's the same shit because it's Fester again and she's going up against the Black Widow.
Oh, it's fucking Joan Cusack.
Yeah.
I'd like to hit that bitch in the mouth with a golf club.
So I'd say, hey, fucking Morticia Addams, dude, she's badass.
You're not going for the obvious.
Laurie Strode.
Laurie Strode, thank you.
Now, not so much tough in the first one, and even in the second one. But
she survives an evening with Michael Myers. I mean, it's like in the Friday the 13th game. You're not killing Jason. You're running that clock down.
Right, but she's...
Same thing.
While she is a final girl, it's not like Amy Steele and fucking, Friday 2.
She's an alpha bitch.
Yeah, like, she's very much, like, running and hiding in the first 2 movies. But then you get to fucking H2O, she fights back. Resurrection, she's got a whole fucking plot. And then, if you discount all those and you go to fucking H4O 2018, like, she's
H40.
Sarah Connor in that fucking shit, dude. She's got a compound.
Yeah, she does with fucking wonderful mozo traps.
Buffy Summers.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Buffy. Are we talking, Oh, fuck, I'm blowing
I mean,
Not
unlike Clarice Starling, the Buffy, both Sarah Michelle Gellar and Christy Swanson.
Thank you.
They play the character very similar. I would say so. Well, because you get Christy Swanson, who's...
Real talk, I wasn't big into Buffy. Nothing against it.
I
was just too busy jacking off.
She's very much a valley girl at the beginning, but she's a badass at the end, which continues on into the TV show.
Well, if we're playing by that game, why isn't Elvira on that list? She's like Morticia Addams, and she gets Rambitch in the movie. Well, not Rambitch per se, but she saves the town. It's been a minute since I've seen it.
I was just saying,
she opens a gate with her tits.
She tricks young boys into painting her house for her.
Yeah, it's fucking old boy from Nightmare 3. The Wizard Master.
So, Marion Ravenwood. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh my god! Right?
Like, she's fucking kicking Nazi and fucking Rusky ass in both of those fucking movies.
And when she outdrinks dude in
right, she's fucking out-drinking homies.
I love it. She even pulls that feign like, oh, I'm getting drunk. And then she just like, her face is just like, sha-na-na.
Dude's fucking big, like Andre the Giant fucking huge. Lilu Dallas, Multipaths.
Not my favorite movie, but I don't know. Mila Jovovich. Fuck, dude. Even her in the first Resident Evil, the first one. You know what? Let's just steer clear of that conversation altogether. We'll save that for like if we ever did a Resident Evil retrospective. That might be perfect for that.
Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games movies.
Oh, my mic turned off and I can't talk about this now, so you have to lead the charge on this one.
I mean, she's just fucking badass the whole time. I'm a fan. We don't have to get deep in the weeds for it because I know you don't.
What about old girl from fucking No, those movies suck.
And the last one I put on here was Lieutenant Nyota Uhura. Nichelle Nichols, Lieutenant Uhura.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of her fan dance from Part 5. It's like, you're a decade or two past your prime, and this is solely fan service for a very specific,
Yeah, but I'm not. Base, but... That doesn't make her bad at. Like in fucking The Search for Spock, like she's an integral part of fucking stealing the goddamn Enterprise. Like it's fucking cool.
I feel like we're missing some really obvious ones. Like without getting into superhero
I tried to go with
movies.
people that were in more than one movie, except for obviously Lilu Dallas.
Well, how about fucking ScarJo as Black Widow?
Yeah.
Or is that a little too on the nose?
I didn't pick any of the Marvel ones because it's...
How about Halle Berry as Catwoman? Nah, just kidding. That's a terrible movie. All right, I'm done with this. What else you got?
All right, so we are moving on. So we're going to talk about Night of the Demon, not Night of the Demons.
And not the 1957 Night of the Demon with some kind of actual demon.
Right, this is Night of the Demon, 1980. When, Nachos, was the first time you saw this movie?
Oh, geez. I think I watched it today. No, I saw it. I've always heard about it. I saw segments like, on YouTube videos. I was at Whorehound a couple years back and I got a totally legal copy that isn't a bootleg. It's so weird because when I got it, the disc didn't have any font or label on it. So I took a Sharpie and I wrote Demon or Night of the Demon, aka the movie where Bigfoot totally rips that dude's dick off.
You're not wrong. So I never saw this until you recommended it to me. And I watched it solely for the podcast.
Isn't it on a list?
It's on the Hello Nasty.
Hello Nasty, how you been? It's time to let the shit movies out the dungeon.
Of the CNC Music Factory or Fart Factory.
We have 2 dead dogs in this room that are just low-key lighting this room up with farts. So if we get a little dizzy.
Yeah, it's because we're low in oxygen. And the farts are making it hot in here.
And high in dog farts.
So this is number 4 on our Hello Nasty list.
We're getting there.
Yep.
We're getting there.
We're working through all fucking 72 of them or whatever. So let's go ahead and meet our casualties. But first, I want to talk about director James C. Owasan. Guess what else he directed?
This.
Yeah, this is it. It's fucking the only thing in the world.
Shocker.
Yeah. And as we meet our casualties here, I'm going to go down the list of who they play, but they aren't in anything else.
I know Bigfoot's in a couple other movies. He actually he eats a corsage in Harry and the Hendersons, and he befriends Steve Rogers.
Didn't he do those insurance commercials? Was it for Allstate?
Oh, and beef jerky.
Yeah.
Jack Slings. He's not,
Sasquatch approved.
I mean, right?
So we've got Michael Cutt, who plays Professor Bill Nugent.
The Nuge.
We've got Joy Allen, and I literally could not find out what character she played. This movie is horrible for fucking names, by the way. We've got Melanie Graham, who played Wanda McGinty.
Crazy one.
Paul Keller plays the sheriff. Lynn Eastman Rossi plays Susan Nugent.
Rossi's concerning.
Like fucking
Leo Rossi.
2 fucking scenes.
Oh, okay.
Eugene Dow plays Dr. Paxton. Don Hurst plays Dr. Harris. Terry Wilson plays Inspector Stack. Shane Dixon plays the Bigfoot.
Big feats.
And Barrett Cooper plays the Reverend Emmett McGinty.
Ugh.
I tried to find like other stuff these guys were in, even like going on IMDb. They did some commercial work, some
I'm gonna be
bony fucking TV show stuff. Nothing worth noting.
Can I tell you who like the most known character in this movie is?
Bigfoot.
The soundtrack. We'll get to that.
So this movie was released in November of 1980.
Yes.
Which was a shining year for horror, especially obviously kicking off the 80s horror genre. We've got The Shining, The Fog, The Changeling.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, Cannibal Holocaust.
Do you remake The Changeling? Should they remake The Changeling?
No, never.
Because they kind of did. That's a scary movie, too.
Yeah, but that was also like The Haunting in there, and like, dude, The Changeling. Fucking George C. Scott, dude.
And his ass voice.
Like, fucking leave it. That's so good. So Cannibal Holocaust. Friday the 13th.
Never heard of it.
Prom Night.
Oh, is that the one where Jason's the killer?
Terror Train. Jesus Christ. She's in...
Jamie Lee can do as she pleases.
She's fucking in 3 of these movies. She's busy that year. Christmas Evil. Maniac.
Yes!
New Year's Evil. And The Unseen. Which
never saw it.
Which, if you guys didn't know, that's a Danny Steinman written and directed movie.
So it's a porno.
No, he actually had his name scrubbed from it because like he had like difficulties with
Holy shit, if he's getting his name scrubbed from it.
Yeah,
there just wasn't enough hardcore fucking scene. I don't know why that's Gilbert Gottfried.
Why you just are on that? We're gonna have like an episode about Danny Steinman. Like he did a porn, yes, but it was like in the 70s when they were fucking doing
so did Wes Craven.
Other fucking porns. Yeah, exactly, right? Like that was like a thing. It was like mainstream. They were in theaters and shit. It wasn't just jack-off shows. It actually, I think when it released, I forget what he did, like High Tower or something like that. It was like made more money. High Rise, yeah. It made like more money at the time in theater than Deep Throat did. It was like equally as popular.
You hear that, Deep Throat? We're coming for you.
So, let's fucking cut the guy some fucking slack.
I've seen a couple up close.
All right. So how to watch this movie?
With Amazon, right?
You can get it on VHS.
Yeah.
There are 2 DVD versions of this. There's there's 3.
Totally
2 versions came out in 2004, and then the Code Red version, which came out in 2011. That's the one I have.
Is that the one you watched?
Yeah, so this one's weird because you have this girl named Maria. She was in like the WWF, WWE, whatever you want to call it.
WWE!
She was like one of the divas. And she like hosts these B movies. I don't know if she has other movies or if this is her only one.
Yeah, maybe this was like her audition.
But that's the version that I have. And like when you watch the Code Red one, I actually have it over here. They've got this little disclaimer at the beginning of the movie, which just made me fucking like lose my shit. It says, Due to unforeseen circumstances, a 1-inch tape master was all that was left in the vault for this film. We at Code Red digitally cleaned it up as much as possible and apologize for any disappointment. We hope the quality will not deter viewers from enjoying this film.
They ran that thing through a fucking dishwasher because this movie is beat.
Yeah, you get that at the beginning. It's like, hey, this isn't the best, just so you know. And the production value, the film quality is pretty rough.
Cinematography is like good, but it's like you're watching it through a Pringles can with a dryer sheet in it. I don't know. Yes, right.
And then, as Nacho said, you can also get it right now on Amazon Prime.
I think it's on Tubi.
Is it?
Maybe.
To be continued.
I think this might be the first instance where a movie is not on Tubi.
Yes. All right, you ready to horse around with some maniacs?
Yeah, boy.
Maniacs. So, our film opens up to the sound of this glass IV bottle, like, dripping for a patient in a hospital bed as 2 doctors and an inspector...
Inspector Duck.
...are walking around his bed. The patient has been brought in, beaten and mutilated. The inspector wants to speak with the man, we later learn is Professor Bill Nugent, about 5 other missing students, but the doctors doubt he will be able to remember much. Professor Nugent, who is wearing a bandage across his face like a fucking Mortal Kombat ninja.
Right. Looks like... Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, no shit. Wants to warn everybody about the creature in the woods that did this to him and begins recounting his story. Right?
Hope you like flashbacks, motherfuckers.
This fucking movie is just flashback
after flashbacks inside of flashbacks inside of flashbacks.
It's like fucking Flashception.
It's like, yes,
It actually gets hard to follow the plot sometimes because
we had to bust out the dry erase board. It's like parallel universes. And
we were drawing lines on pizza boxes.
Right. Who put beer in this can, huh?
So we start out with a fisherman's story who was mutilated and murdered in the woods. Then the fucking flashback starts, cuts to the fisherman. He's camped out in the woods, prepping his fishing pole. We then get a shot of what can only be described as monster vision for this, like, I guess.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Monster vision sounds great.
It's this fucking POV red ring that is, like, I guess that's what you use for, like, Bigfoot's fucking point of view.
It's like when you stare through a Pringles can kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like the iris.
And every time you see this, you know that Bigfoot is stalking somebody as it's moving through the woods. The monster sneaks up behind the fisherman and rips his fucking arm off.
This fisherman did nothing to Big Feets.
Right? Causing the fisherman to fall to the ground and bleed to death. And now this next scene was pretty cool.
It's a beauty.
As the blood is flowing from the fisherman's severed arm and he slowly bleeds to death, it fills the footprint of Bigfoot, like, up with blood.
The logo.
And then the fucking opening credits begin to roll.
Night of the Demon.
Yeah, I actually think that's a pretty solid scene.
Oh, that's legit, man. Like, you couldn't handle a better title card.
Right?
So we have death number 1. Would you say the fisherman got squatched? Squatched.
We're going to be doing that a lot.
That's our shtick. Not that I'm too lazy to write jokes, but how many times am I going to be able to say squatch and it makes sense?
There's not... I mean, there are a lot of fucking Bigfoot killer movies out there, but not enough that we're...
Are there?
Yeah.
Are there?
I'm sure there are.
Oh, I was like, name me 3 Sasquatch movies that aren't Harry and the Hendersons.
The Legend of Boggy Creek?
Okay, that might be a regional thing.
You know what I'm talking about, right? It's from the same guy who did
that's legit.
Town That Dreaded Sundown.
The Town That Dreaded Sundown.
Right. I don't know. There's a bunch of them on fucking like Amazon and Netflix and
on
shit.
Squatch Watch. Squatch Watch.
Squatch Watch.
It's this new streaming service.
So
sponsored by Jack Links.
Now back to the movie. So as the movie started, we get the credits roll. We cut to a college campus. Yeah, the fucking weirdest music. It's like this upbeat PBS fucking after school music. It's playing. It plays during the fucking menu of the DVD too, which is super fucking annoying.
It's like if you could get Greatest Jams of the Weather Channel Volume 2. This is that. It's so good. There's a fucking remix. Like, Skrillex remix. Anyway, go ahead.
Elevator music kills itself listening to this.
Right. That's the only way I can get hard is if I David Carradine in an elevator and then like Sasquatch watching and sees my like blue balls. He's like,
and during the scene, like the two students are walking across campus together. It's like the credits continue to roll, and this fucking music is playing the whole time. The scene takes forever.
Wait, hold up.
It kills me.
Did you catch the art director's name? David Gooch.
The Gooch.
The Gooch.
The Gooch.
Gooch.
Did you get a picture of it?
I had to.
The Gooch.
Not fucking the Goot like Gutenberg. It's the Gooch.
I gave myself, sorry, my beer spilled. I gave myself a money shot in the glasses.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess I better heavily drink in the meantime.
Look at me. I'm just a classy gal. Got it all over my face.
Not the eyes. With that protective eyewear, homie.
So finally, as the students arrive, and that fucking music stops.
Dude, why are you hating, dude? This shit's good. I love the music.
Awful. The professor tells everyone to pay attention as he starts a home movie of a mom and a daughter at a picnic in the woods as their dad is fucking filming it. You see the family become like visibly frightened in the video, and they begin to run away as the professor explains that the officials found the footage with no traces of the people nearby, and the camera is like knocked over to the ground as we see this like upshot of Bigfoot's skirt as he's stepping over it in the fucking film.
Skirt?
Yeah, like one of those upshot fucking...
Oh, wow, okay.
Like mirrors on the shoes kind of thing.
That's some really hairy porno right there. Right? Into hairy bears. So, what, we have death 2, 3, and 4. Squatch! 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 Okay, it's three.
Squatch,
it's three.
squatch.
Three squatches.
Squatch, squatch, squatch!
Squatch! Squatch! Squatch! Number 4. Oh,
Rapid fire.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Professor Nugent then passes out a copy of an article about the fisherman's death, and he then introduces Carla Thomas, who was the fisherman's daughter, to the class to explain that she might be
Not the preacher's daughter?
Not the preacher's daughter.
Okay.
The fisherman's daughter. To help them find proof of Bigfoot. Apparently this entire fucking class is just like devoted to finding the mythological fucking creature that wanders the fucking woods.
101. So in her tangent, she says the negatives went missing, which means only one thing. That goddamn Sasquatch got in was tampering with the evidence. Really squatched it up.
Carla explains, that the other deaths have taken place in the same area as we get a flashback of a guy and his gal making love in a van parked deep in the woods.
8 minutes and 50 seconds into the film.
8 minutes and 57 seconds
fuck your
into
face.
the film.
We got them titties!
Boobies!
We got them titties!
Boobies!
This chick is pretty svelte. Is that a word? Svelte? Velcro? She's pretty Velcro.
Why would you say svelte? What would that have to do with
Google that shit, nerds. It's
Svelte.
actually the inner lining of a raccoon's urethra. Is svelte. I don't fucking know. Yeah, it's with a raccoon boner bone.
I don't know.
That's not a thing? Okay.
I don't fucking think so.
Alright. Is this chick wearing a wig?
Yeah, it looks like it, right?
I mean, she's got some luscious ginger locks, but I think that came from the art department.
So as Bigfoot is peeping around getting his jollies, he rips open the back door to the van and snatches homeboy as he was in the middle of slapping bodies with his redheaded lady friend.
Do you want to do the audio for this? I'll let you do the dude and I'll do the chick.
He's then mauled to death off screen before being thrown across the windshield.
No, Bigfoot pulled him out of the van mid-fuck because we changed angles from them smooching on boobies and shit to staring directly into this man's asshole. Then Bigfoot pulls him out, pulls him up on the fucking van, and we only, it's from her POV, it's, because Big Fist, Feet Boy is fucking, is straight jacking dude off on the top of the van, giving him a happy ending, because he's got jizz all over his belly, and he's like sliding down the windshield.
What is in that beer?
Crack cocaine.
Because you're clearly fucking
crack cocaine.
Fucked up.
Crack cocaine.
Jesus.
He's sliding down because he's got like Bigfoot hair and jizz on his belly, and he's like,
No.
No?
No.
Because I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happens.
He mauled the motherfucker to death. So, what deaths we got there?
Death number 6. Fuckboy got
squashed. Actually, that's...
You know what? I forgot to count the fisherman's daughter. Or the fisherman
Yeah, you are bad at the math. That is death number 5. Oh boy.
Okay, well, death number 5.
You've been squatched.
I got squatched. I need to be on fucking Squatch Watch.
So we cut back to Professor Nugent getting...
Well, hold up. Carla said that there were 2 victims, so off screen, Lady Ginger got squatched.
No, she said there were multiple deaths in the area, and then she talks about 2 people in a van. She doesn't say 2 victims.
Okay, did you notice, like, when he was sliding down the windshield, she's, like, screaming for 5 minutes, and she's jacking off the towel?
No.
Yeah, she's like, look at my tits.
I don't think you can see her boobs, just her face in that scene.
No? Maybe tits aplenty. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I would remember. I would remember something like that, sir. I stare hard.
Stare hard.
I've got no chill.
Harder.
So we cut back now to Professor Nugent, who is getting home and talking to his wife about some of the students and Carla going into the woods to do some research and find some proof of Bigfoot, as the college has pulled out their funding.
Wife got butthurt. She's like,
Nah.
you're gonna hang out with femme fatales in the woods?
Yeah.
Okay.
Loose femme fatales. And it's
Right.
just like, chill out. Like, I'm just trying to find Bigfoot.
Find
It's
some
like, I'm not fucking surprised. You know, the college was like, maybe we can't get behind this.
I'm not here to clam hams. I'm here to fucking... I'm on Swatch Watch. Swatch Watch. Oh, shit. Remember Swatch Watches?
I do remember the Swatch Watch. But you want to be on Squatch Watch.
Squatch Watch.
We then get this awful shot of Professor Bill in this fucking man Speedo.
Whoa.
Because he's like undressing.
I know it's the 80s.
Yeah. This is when he's moving in to make Whoopi.
You know Whoopi Goldberg was a crack-smoking prostitute?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, yeah. Her real name was like Carla Johnson or something.
Fergie was.
Yeah.
What does this have to do with anything?
I'm just saying, dude. You said Whoopi.
Well, yeah, that's what they fucking called it back then. Making Whoopi.
I'm making fuck.
Whoop-pie.
We're making cream pies.
So, cue the shitty music. We are back at the woods as Professor fucking Bill, Carla, and his best students are being taken across the river.
Oh, are they going to...
In a boat to meet Lou Carlson and ask him some questions.
Did you catch that sign as they're pulling up?
Uh-uh.
It's like, Carlson Mansion. It's like, motherfucker, you see your shack? I like ironic humor too, but you ain't fooling nobody, hot dog.
Yeah, as they find out he was the one that sent out the news clippings of the accident, which obviously caught the professor's attention. They catch up to Mr. Carlson at his cabin, and he says that he can't stop to chat as he fucking heads off to go hunting and bolts. The group there makes camp outside the Carlton mansion.
Yeah, no, for real. That is, we will rewind.
To wait for him, and they're just having a lot of back and forth, and they're kind of really shitty to this one girl that goes with them, because it was like, oh, well, she's like, oh, let's turn on the radio up, and I just want to do some dancing. And they're like, you said if we let you come along, you do the dishes. And she's like, right now I want to dance. And they fucking literally say, no dancing till the dishes are done.
Damn.
Whoa. Fucking bring it back a little bit.
That hurt my heart. Yeah. I'm hearing sad Hulk.
Maybe slap her while you say it.
Yeah, right. Spin her like a fucking top. Man.
Be a big man. Spit in my throat while you do it, too.
Fucking take your dick out and beat her like a baby seal.
Yeah. Just spit in my open mouth, huh? Why don't you slap me in the face? Let me see you get really angry.
Why don't you fucking fish hook her and walk her around the room to the dishes?
As this is fucking happening, Mr. Carlson comes back through the bushes with no fucking hunting score, so I guess he's fucking shitty at that, too. And he brushes him off again and says he'll answer the questions in the morning. And, like, this is the best, like, dialogue here, because, like, the professor's like, it's cool, it's just gonna take a couple minutes. He's like, yeah, no, I'm busy. It's like, really fucking, like, 5 minutes of your time. He's like, yeah, in the morning. Okay. What do you got going on in that fucking one-room mansion of yours?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you need your dishes done, she'll do it, and that'll free up some time for you.
If you need to spit in somebody's eyeballs, we got you, dog.
So, elsewhere, we see a man camping in the woods.
He's not in the woods. He's in the middle of a fucking field.
In his sleeping bag, when Bigfoot enters the scene, picks the man up inside his fucking sleeping bag, and he starts fucking helicoptering him around.
Petey Pablo, straight up, spin your camp around your head
Fucking
like a motherfucking helicopter.
Right? Just
Straight
over his
up.
fucking head.
It's one for you, it's one for me.
And this dude is screaming the whole time. Whoa! And it's like they filmed it so bad with the fucking audio. It's like, whoa, whoa. It's like the fucking scene where Bart fucking hangs onto the fucking ceiling fan with fucking Grandpa's dentures. Yes, dude. It's that kind of shit. Bigfoot then lets go as the man slams into this fucking brush pile, and he's impaled upside down on a tree branch while fucking dying and still like giving off this awful fucking scream.
I think like the fucking ADR director was not of this earth. It's just like, how do humans make noises from face hole?
I am human man.
Human man makes noises like death number, was it 7 now?
Death number 6.
Death number 6. Sleeping bag dude got
squashed. So later that night, back at the fucking Carlson mansion camp, Roy pulls out a bottle of booze from his bag.
And a pack of smokes.
And a fucking pack of smokes.
I want to say it's like Jack Daniels and Marlboro Reds.
He sneaks off to fucking Lou Carlson's house there and like knocks on the door and offers it to him as a thank you for like, you know, letting them be there.
It's like, come on in, I'm so lonely.
Yeah,
it's
Carlson
me and my cats.
Invites his ass inside and offers him a drink of the hooch he just gave him. And they begin to chit-chat as Roy offers him a cigarette, but Mr. Carlson claims he doesn't smoke.
It's a nasty habit. And then he spits chaw on the floor.
Roy, ever the investigator, sees several, like, cigar butts in the ashtray.
Dude, let's get real. They're fucking blunts.
And he, like, takes a couple and fucking puts them in his pocket. I thought they were, like, roaches. I was like, oh,
they are. They're sweet-ass
like,
blunt roaches.
Yeah,
he
like
was
Roy's
taking it back
fucking,
to the camp.
Yeah.
To get
That's
fucking
what I thought.
toasted.
So Roy obviously fucking takes a couple of those as Mr. Carlson isn't looking. Then Roy tells Carlson...
He has a name. His name is Lou.
Lou. I like Carlson.
Lou.
All right. Roy tells Lou that he doesn't believe in Bigfoot, but
it doesn't sound formal. What's his last name?
Carlson.
Okay, let's stick with that.
But Carlson tells him not to be so hasty, sha-na-na, with his beliefs, and tells him the story about crazy Wanda, who lives deep in the woods and has seen the monster several times.
I like when Roy sits down, he fucking grabs the chair and spins it around like Yo MTV Raps, like...
Cool guy style.
Right.
Ed Lover.
Also, Lou is extremely lonely because his wife died. She died 10 years ago because women like conveniences. Like, motherfucker, you live in Boone, Sylvania, in a house made of dog shit sticks or whatever. You're telling me if there was a 7-Eleven fucking 10 feet from you, you wouldn't hit that up? Okay.
All goddamn day, dude.
Okay.
Slurpees.
Right.
So Roy runs...
Is that a big gulp?
Oh, God, yeah.
Ooh.
And some fucking Sasquatched beef jerky.
All right.
Roy then runs back to tell Professor Nuge and company about what he has learned and explains the cigarette butts that he stole as proof that someone else was in the cabin while Lou Carlson was hunting, and they had likely been watched the entire time.
No, I caught this line. They kind of hint about it when he's talking about Crazy Wanda, that she might know him. Big feats. In a carnal sense. Like she's been blasted by the beast.
So
they fucked.
The next day, everybody splits up with Professor Nuge heading over to Herb's general store to ask about Crazy Wanda. Herb says that Wanda does show up every once in a while, and all she buys is candy. And he says he doesn't know how to find her place, but tells him about the story of Reverend McGinty, who was her dad, and he died. He left her all alone. Meanwhile, at the same time, the students are asking around town about Crazy Wanda. They don't learn where to find her, but they do learn that some of the followers of the Reverend McGinty still live in the woods, and that they're kind of crazy. And Wanda had a baby at some point, but it died. They all regroup and discuss what they've learned as the sheriff is nearby and overhears everything that they were discussing. We also see...
What's he smoking?
The sheriff is smoking the same
fucking blunts.
Cigars, cigarellos, whatever they were, that Roy found in Mr. Carlson's, mansion.
Do you know what this scene reminded me of?
Dun.
When you're playing a fucking RPG and you're walking around town and asking all the NCPs questions.
NPC.
What'd I say?
NCP.
Yeah, maybe I got Lexdixia or whatever, you know? And also sometimes...
I got Dixlexia.
Dixlexia. Yeah, I've seen a couple up close. It's like when you're wearing shorts and like the grass is itchy kind of thing. Do you know about my Rattata? He's in the top 10%, dog.
Well,
I ain't here to flex, but I'm just saying.
Shorts are comfy and easy to wear. Moving on. More bad music starts, and we get some scenery shots. You should just do this while I'm talking. As the gang is being ferried back across the river to their campsite where they've set up in the woods. The professor tells them that they are not far from where Bigfoot attacked a motorcyclist who had gotten lost in the woods before we get another fucking flashback.
Let's cheers to the iconic scene of the film.
The motorcyclist is riding on the road before taking a small dirt path into the woods to smoke a cigarette and take a piss.
That ain't no cigarette, homie. That's a motherfucking joint.
Everybody just getting high, huh?
It's the fucking 70s, 80s. Well, I mean, didn't Easy Rider just come out, you know?
Right. So as he moves into the woods to take a piss on a bush, the foliage parts.
Comes alive!
Where we see Bigfoot grab this guy's fully exposed dick and just pulls him into the woods by it. And we see this fucking blood spatter everywhere. This guy escapes Bigfoot and heads back to his motorcycle. As he's fucking slowly walking, we see his crotch is like
a leak.
Fucking profusely fucking bleeding blood. Dude, obviously Bigfoot ripping off his spam javelin.
Dude, it's so crazy that in this movie, Bigfoot tears a man's body off and all that's left is just his dick. Because at the end of the day, that man was a dick.
And that man was me!
God damn it, Putman, you're an asshole. So would you say that man got squished?
So the prof tells everyone that he didn't make it out alive and that he bled to death before wishing everyone a good night. Thank you. Enjoy the story.
Yes.
After everyone is asleep, Roy is awoken in the middle of the night by some
fat
noises.
ass beats out in the woods.
Right? Much better music than we've fucking heard thus far.
Don't be a boner.
He goes to investigate, and Professor Bill there fucking tags along with him.
Proffy Bill!
They stumble upon this pagan ritual where many local folks are chanting with a woman lying on a very small table.
It's the Virgin Connie Swales.
As a very small, very naked man in a luchador mask approaches to impregnate her with his hell seed as they're chanting.
Hail seed! Hail
Bill
seed.
shoots a gun into the air as the crowd fucking panics, knocking over a torch and a can of gas.
You've never been to a Kid Rock show? Because this is paint by numbers.
Which just sets the whole thing on fire. Which, I love their fucking commentary. They're like, oh, should we help out with the fire? And then like,
fuck them! What if it causes a forest fire? Ah, fuck them. Let them take care of it.
Yeah, this is their fucking woods. They
shit.
shouldn't be out here. Like, I'm kind of not liking our crew here. They're just trespassing.
I'm rooting for fucking big toes.
Yeah,
that's
right?
my homie.
They're kind of shitty, and they don't get any better. It's just like, oh, kind of maybe just burnt down the whole woods. But fuck it. Like, it's their fault for having the pagan ritual.
You mean all the little chipmunks and birdies aren't going to have no homes?
Yeah. Did you see that the sheriff was one of the fucking people in the robes, too?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Because you see that bling of his badge. His bedazzled badge.
So Bill and Roy make it back to camp and explain to everybody what they saw as Bill tells them that they seem to be worshiping a large effigy that looked like Bigfoot. The next day, our crew discovers that the boat that took them across the river is been gone.
We're going to ignore the dream sequence.
Gone. What's up?
We're going to ignore the dream sequence.
Oh, of Bill's what? Yeah, that was dumb.
Nuji's wife wakes up and my husband got his throat torn out and used as a beer bong by Big Feet.
It's a weird scene because it's just like happens for a second and like you never fucking see her again.
Yeah. Haha, I just wasted 15 seconds of your lives.
I skipped over it. So they realize the boat's done did gone, and they discover
fucking cropsy, man. Cut it loose.
Are you sure it wasn't Glazer?
It's a fucking kid. He's so weird. He just keeps looking at me all the time. He looks like a little shaved Bigfoot. He looks like a medium foot. He's fucking weird.
Oh man, the farts in here just fucking really bringing us down a little bit. So as they're freaking out what the fuck they do, they discover a Bigfoot footprint in the area. The crew realize that their radio and extra ammunition was on the boat, so they decide the best course of action is to head off into the woods and look for Crazy Wanda. At night, the crew set up a camp and have a normal night discussing Bigfoot, playing chess, and sneaking off in the woods to play sleeping bag WrestleMania. While playing
My God, he's a family man!
There is no mercy in that man.
Jesus, there's puppies! Alright.
So, while playing Bump Bump, Bigfoot sneaks up and attacks Gary while Linda freaks out. He, sneaks up behind Gary as he's in the middle of his best love sesh and just fucking claws Gary's back down and then just fucking leaves the scene. He just was like, oh God, everybody's fucking coming to rescue. I'm just Bigfoot. I can't take on fucking 5 grown humans. But he, gets the hell out of there before he can finish the job. The gang then debates on what attacked them last night, as it's now the next day.
Gee, I wonder.
Yeah, as they head out to continue their search for Crazy Wanda.
That's a bobcat.
They finally find where she's at and notice that she has bars all over her windows and doors like she's living in South Central LA before heading up and decide to just knock on the door, just casual.
Why the fuck not,
Yeah. They're like, oh, there's this little cemetery right here, and there's these bars on the doors, and the hovel's built half in a hill here, but I'm sure she wouldn't mind fucking visitors, with all the street signs and directions that let us right here.
Lonely.
Yeah. She was so easy to find, I'm sure she would fucking love just people to stop by. It'd been funnier if there was a sign outside that said no solicitors.
Right. No loitering.
Wanda does answer the door, and Bill introduces himself and the group while giving Wanda some candy.
I love how this is just straight up Wizard of Oz. It's knock knock, door slide, thing slides open. Nobody gets to see the wizard. No way, no how.
Got no way, no how. It's like a little tiny door on your big door.
It's like, how about some candy? Takes the candy, slides it. I'll consider.
Well, okay. Her dad wasn't around long enough to fucking teach her that lesson.
Right. I mean, this is everything that goes against an ABC after-school special. They gave me candy. I'll let these strangers in my house. So, okay.
Sure, why not? So, Roy notices that she is the woman from the ritual, from the night, the other night, who was going to be raped. Not cool, murder cult.
Yes, Here Comes the Spooky podcast does not condone rape, but if it's to help mystical, cryptozoological creatures stay in existence, take one for the team. Sorry, Wanda.
Okay.
Crazy Wanda.
Bill continues telling Wanda what they are looking for as she sits in a chair and stares off at fucking space.
This chick is fucking disheveled.
Yeah, you figure out real quick why she's called Crazy Wanda. They show her a plaster cast mold of the footprint that they found before she freaks out and breaks it. And
Judo
then
chops that shit across the room.
Then it fucking locks herself in her room alone.
They don't call her, emotionally balanced Wanda,
So the trespassing crew is now camped out near Wanda's house as Professor Bill tells another story of a woodsman who was killed not far from here. And he's like, we're deep in the woods now. This is Bigfoot country. We gotta be fucking safe. We then cut to a woodsman chopping wood before taking a sweaty break. When he tries to go back to it, he notices his axe is now missing. Bigfoot then comes out of nowhere and chops him in the neck before knocking him down and crushing his skull with an axe.
I love everything you said, but it's wrong. I think you meant to say is Professor Nuge tells us about a northerner who went chopping woods while camping. Sasquatch takes the Molly hatchet and cranks that damn Yankee in the neck to death. Death number, I quit counting.
8.
I think old boy got squatched. I just jizzed all over myself.
I like how you gave me a ton of fucking Ted Nugent.
Yes.
Right there.
And I'm done. Breakdown. That's it.
Appreciate it. I do appreciate it.
Also, I wanted to say it earlier. When Gary was plugging old gal, he got squatch cat fevered on the back. Cat squatched fever. I don't know. You choose your own adventure there, fuck boys.
As the story ends, Professor Bill tells another story about two Girl Scouts who got lost in the woods while cutting a new trail. The two ladies realize that they are lost as this flashback is kicking off, as we've already said, and they try to head back to the main trail before, Bigfoot catches them and rips their dick off. But suddenly...
They got real long clits.
They are chased by Bigfoot. He catches them both, and he holds their hands, and he makes them stab each other with these fucking knives that they've been awkwardly holding the whole time.
That's weird. I guess it was different on the version I watched, because Sasquatch tapes their fucking arms together and makes them, recreate the battle scene from Michael Jackson's Bad.
Bow, down, 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 down. Bow, down, down, down. Your
and
butt
also,
is mine.
I'll stab you too, but it's mostly you, because I got no shoes. I'm big fat feet.
Alright, just stop.
Alright. So anyway, and fuck them both for not practicing proper camp safety. You just don't flail your knife around like...
They've awkwardly got it the whole fucking time they're walking, which is just weird. And it's not like a machete. It's not even like a big, Bowie knife or anything.
It kind of looked like a kind of Rambo camping knife.
It's like looks like a steak knife to me. Like a fucking wooded handled fucking pork chop knife.
Also, I don't know, maybe you could have dropped the knives?
Yeah. He's not holding their hands shut. It's like he's holding their fucking arms. It's an interesting scene, I guess. I don't know.
It was. Oh, would you say, this is the only time I got the dumb joke. 2 girls, 1 squatch.
I knew it was coming and it still fucking got me.
2 girls, 1 squatch. This chuckle break has been brought to you by 2 girls, 1 squatch. This film has not yet been rated.
Oh, shit. Drop the fucking knife, bitch. I just fucking...
You know what? No, that's probably the most humane way out, because if you drop those knives, what's Bigfoot gonna do to you?
Can we quote Horrible Horror here?
Sure.
Quit stabbing yourself.
Quit stabbing yourself.
Quit stabbing yourself. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Back at the camp now, fucking flashback free. The professor tells them...
Yeah, but we're still in a flashback.
That this is weird to me. Their bodies were found several days later with no trace of what happened.
Okay, their knives are still in their hands.
Yeah.
And they're technically the murder weapons.
Yeah, they were fucking covered in knife wounds, and they were found with fucking knives.
Is Barney Fife your fucking sheriff, dude?
Yeah,
Jesus.
why don't you fucking nip that one in the bud?
Right? God damn, Mayberry, get your shit together.
He comments that shit is getting real now, and they should fucking take turns standing
it was
guard.
A joke? All fucking 10 kills and plus at this point is a joke.
And then we get this fucking great dialogue here where they're like, yeah, we're gonna take turns standing guard, and we can use my fucking trusty fucking police whistle that I brought with me. And then one of the dudes was like, well, what about the fucking shotgun in Wanda's house? Maybe we can go snatch that, just in case your whistle's not enough.
He's like, whistle.
Yeah.
I have a whistle.
I have this whistle.
Do you want to hear how loud it is? No, we're good. Well, you also don't want to see how bad he gets hurt getting shot by this gun, so...
Yeah.
Huh?
You know what? I'd rather have this fucking whistle go off than actually shoot myself in the face, Pete. Thanks.
Oh,
God. Later on during the night, Bigfoot is stalking the Night Watch.
Chunky Toes is
and
around the
in
camp.
turn, we get his fucking red eye fucking camera when Pete goes off to investigate a noise.
This is ridiculous.
Bigfoot sneaks up behind him and smashes his face against the tree.
His own stupid fucking
which
face.
Causes the shotgun that he stole from Wanda to go off, and he shoots himself in the fucking head.
Pete, maybe you should practice gun safety because you just squatched yourself in the face.
Right? That's not even Bigfoot's fault.
He's like, oh, well, I mean...
I guess you got me for involuntary manslaughter?
This one's rough.
And making good beef jerky.
God,
that's
damn,
a crime.
It's so good.
So, in the morning...
Point blank squatched. In case I didn't say that already. Sorry.
In the morning, everyone is sad that Pete can't be found. So they come up with a solid plan to hypnotize Wanda with this fucking... A key. And it's like...
A car key?
It's like the fucking key.
It's the boat key.
Of like fucking like a car that like looks like a Volkswagen Scirocco. Like it's fucking something you fucking don't see anymore.
That is specific.
Right? And they got on this fucking chain, so they're fucking hypnotizing her with the fucking Scirocco key.
That's the fucking sex move you got to invent after this episode. The Scirocco
And
key.
it doesn't work. Surprise, surprise there. But they noticed that she had the door in this house that hasn't been opened in years.
Dude,
like,
these people need to fucking practice etiquette.
Right.
You're practically breaking into somebody's house.
Where's my fucking bubble? And you're the dust police? Because they're like, this lock is very dusty. Fuck you. I'm busy.
I'm busy, like, eating candy, and that's like the Resident Evil description of an item. We've noticed there's lots of dust on this lock.
Yeah,
we noticed.
Fucking
mind
suburbia.
your fucking business, dude.
Right? You know where dirt comes from? Outside. You know where I practically live? The goddamn outside.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. What are you, fucking married to fucking Mr. Clean? Huh?
Put an egg in your shoe and beat it so your husband can come and clean it up, that bald-ass pirate-looking motherfucker.
Right? Was your fucking cousin the cheerman? Like, fuck you.
With your alopecia ass.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Fucking
Yeah, these
jagglers.
motherfuckers have no chill. At this point, I'm like, damn, dude, like, kind of fucking pissing me off. But they're like, ooh, this door hasn't been opened in forever. It's covered in dust. Blah, 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 blah.
Old dusty locks.
Right? And Wanda becomes very protective of the door. You know, she's like...
You know, like what you do in your own fucking house.
Please don't open that locked door.
Hey,
and it's like a lock, like a fucking...
hypnotize me.
Yeah.
Is it a combination lock or a...
It's like a fucking padlock.
It's padlock.
Like a fucking
Have a padlock.
A padlock. Something they fucking should have used to fucking keep the boat in place.
Yeah, no shit.
I see fucking Wanda. Apparently she's crazy and she's the one fucking planning ahead.
She's got Cropsy on speed dial.
So she freaks the fuck out as they basically break and enter in this fucking room.
Give me a screwdriver. How about get the fuck out of my house?
Yeah.
But then again, what movie would that make? And then they got the fuck out of the house and everything was fine.
Credits roll. They learned their fucking place.
Yeah. Flash red. Roll credits.
Oh, there was the line. We finally fucking found it. So when they finally get the fucking door open against fucking Wanda, clearly fucking protesting, they discover that it was Reverend McGinty's old room, and Wanda has not been in there since he set himself on fire. Wanda breaks down
Halloween,
crying.
and he tried to go as the Human Torch for Halloween, and
doesn't do it.
He won first place at the costume party, but it didn't cover those medical bills. And he hot dogged himself.
So she breaks down as she's fucking screaming about her baby. And this room's fucking like covered in like 15 years worth of like cobwebs. Yes. It's got a weird altar to like
a dead baby
Mary.
altar.
Yeah, it's
you know, that's a perfectly healthy coping mechanism.
I will say the bed's made very nicely.
Well, yeah. What else are you gonna do out there?
Yeah.
Have sex with Bigfoot?
So the gang then decides that they're going to attempt to hypnotize Wanda again.
Wanda, you're a sport.
Yeah. This time, though, they use a fucking Pontiac Tempest key, so it works.
They couldn't find their gremlin keys?
They ask her to remember back to when she was 15 years old and to tell her story.
Flashback and a flashback.
We flash back. Woo! To Wanda being 15 and being courted by a young gentleman. The Reverend does not like this much.
Yeah, they're just holding hands, right?
Wants to beat the fucking hormones out of Wanda with a belt as she's tied to her front porch. The Reverend tells her...
I don't see anything weird about this. Like, did your parents not do this in high school?
Constantly.
All right, that's why I walk with a fucking hunchback.
Worst my mom ever did was fucking handcuff me to the porch.
Oh, well, yeah. Well,
yeah, I didn't get beat. I got handcuffed to it for sure.
So I guess holding hands in like the 70s was like the equivalent of third base.
Holding hands and giving out flowers.
Oh, fuck. I came. And I jizzed my pants. Pause the episode. Give me my wet wipes.
So the Reverend berates her the whole time, and I thought this was a pretty funny line. He tells her that, I'm saving your soul, you ungrateful bitch.
I mean, that's up there with bag a bitch. You bag a bitch!
As he continues to beat the shit out of her with this fucking leather strap.
Beat the sin out of her.
Yeah. Later in the evening, Wanda is hiding outside from her father as Bigfoot slowly
I thought she
approaches.
got banished from the house.
Might have been, yeah.
The same boat, whatever.
Yeah. Either way, she's outside. Bigfoot notices her and slowly approaches her and gives chase. He chases her ass down, and he catches her quickly.
She's just playing hard to get.
Throws her down on the ground, and then proceeds to rape Wanda.
Funky Toes gets all up in Wanda's beast box.
Yeah. Sasquatch is getting up her Sasquatch.
Consent! Sasquatch, consent!
Right?
I know you're cryptozoological and you're worried about spreading your demon seed, but come on, dude.
Yeah, he must belong to one of the good fraternities where somebody's dad's a lawyer.
Or he's a Weinstein.
Jesus.
Harry Weinsteiner. Whoa.
So the Reverend hears the screams and
holy shit! This
comes out with a
fuck.
shotgun to investigate. He sees what's going on.
How about spectate?
Yeah,
He pulls out a bag of popcorn.
He watches for a while.
Where's his left hand go? I think it wanders down south.
He's just
to the
fucking
equator.
holding that gun and just watching this take place.
You deserve this!
No man's gonna want you now.
She's walking like a cowboy for 9 months.
He eventually decides he's seen enough and he fucking shoots Bigfoot and that chases him off. Some time has now passed and we see that Wanda is very pregnant with the Bigfoot baby. The Rev is praying to the Lord to burst her belly and burn the demon baby with fire.
Right, like...
As she's fucking watching him say this shit.
It's like, Jesus, how about you tag team and come in and give me a magical Bigfoot, a Bobo. Oh, fun fact, if we've never covered this, a Bobo is the adorable term we refer to as abortion.
Okay.
A Bobo.
He says that the monster that did this to her is watching her from the woods, waiting for the birth of this demon seed.
You know what? That's a good baby daddy. He's keeping an eye on the situation
Right.
from a scenario, because, you know, Reverend Uncle Dad or whatever, he's not helping.
Later still, in this flashback, we now see that Wanda is giving birth as her dad just watches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you slide a hand in there. I mean, let's rephrase that. You know, hold your daughter's hand for moral support, but you're some uppity Baptist, this, that, and the other thing.
After the baby is born, we see the Rev take the baby. It's all fucking bloody and screeching.
So she gives birth to a beautiful, bouncing baby Bigfoot.
Right.
And when he holds it up to the air, it looks like somebody took a Cabbage Patch doll covered in fucking Sweet Baby Ray's and is, like, hoisting it to the
And
sky.
like patched fur to it.
It's like that scene from the fucking Lion King. It's it's a covered in a Sweet Baby Ray's.
Sweet Vidalia onion, right?
Oh, come on, man. It's got those little chunks.
Oh my god. So Wanda then wakes up from the fucking, like, you know, hypnosis in front of the group,
tickling,
screaming not to fucking kill her baby. And the group fully fucking wakes her up from being hypnotized and asks her how she feels before she gives them the death stare and walks off. How do I feel? How do I feel? You fucking people have invaded my goddamn home.
You invaded my mind.
Yeah, you fucking make me relive the fucking most traumatic moments of my fucking life. You're on my ass because I don't dust. Fuck you.
Do you have any more candy at least?
Yeah. You just brought the one piece?
That's fucking rookie.
I hope somebody puts your fucking face on a hot stove. You fucking mustache cocksucker.
I hope you. Hey, let's keep trucking.
Yeah, sorry, we can fucking.
Come on, US Ace, let's keep trucking.
These motherfuckers are terrible. So the fucking shitty crew now sit around and debate if Wanda's telling the truth and decide there is only one way to find out.
Grave robbing!
Yes!
A baby's grave!
They're gonna dig up the fucking baby's grave! Like, you couldn't fucking get any worse as a fucking group of fucking individuals who I'm supposed to be fucking rooting for?
I'm a sadistic, horrible piece of shit. But even baby grave robbing is when I get a boner. I mean, is where I draw the line with my boner.
These fucking people deserve what's fucking coming to them.
Yes.
They dig up the fucking baby grave. They find this tiny coffin.
Words I did not think I would have to hear this week.
And they open it up to discover the deformed remains of Wanda's baby. It is fucking literally a dog skull.
It's a cow head. It is a cow head. It's like, if you go to Texas, you see that Cadillac, that is what is, you know, in between two giant horns.
I thought it was like a dog skull, but yeah, it's a fucking animal skull. It's not even like...
We'll flip a coin on it later, man. But
the skull itself would be the size of a baby.
Yes.
So it makes... And that's all that's in this box. It encompasses 90% of the fucking inside of this box. It's just this massive fucking skull.
Oh, shit. Hold up. What if... Dramatic pause.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
What if Lil Big Feets is out there prowling and they did a skullduggery swapperoonie?
Little
You know,
switcheroo.
like the fucking Omen.
But no, because there's some things that Wanda say later that would contradict that.
Well, what the fuck does she know? Not Dustin, not finding her own candy.
She knows candy. No, she makes her way every once in a while to Herb's shop.
Mm-hmm.
He says so.
Yeah, she like rake her fucking hair with.
She knows candy.
Fish
She
bones.
knows how to rock in a chair.
She knows how to take that Bigfoot D.
You know what? I don't like the way you're talking about Wanda. So, okay. We've got some grave robbing going on. And as they make this discovery, King Bigfoot here fucking comes hauling ass up the hill, ready to kill these motherfuckers for disturbing the sacred place of his fucking dead child.
Who's mad at him?
Yeah.
Not me.
No.
Nope.
At this point, I'm like, get him, buddy.
Yep.
Get him, you big fucking hairy ass.
Go squatch him.
They all run inside and hide in Wanda's cabin as Gary takes aim at Bigfoot with a shotgun. Wanda grabs it at the last minute and forces him to miss, saving her baby daddy. The crew then decide to hunker down for the night with Wanda, and they fucking rummage through her house.
They antagonize Bigfoot at the same time too, man.
Yeah.
That's shitty.
They find a large pile of junk that Wanda says are presents from Bigfoot.
Treasures.
And he brings them to her.
I mean, what are these? It's like a broken Coke bottle, an old watch, some
like a hubcap,
a macaroni necklace.
Yeah,
you know,
fucking like a rusted like Pepsi can.
It's like an I love you, but it has like the cutesy backwards L or whatever, or the backwards E.
Right. It's a heart.
No, it's like a raccoon heart. He fucking hot glued in there because you know Squatchy. He's got to get his arts and crafts on too.
So they're like saying, or she's saying, "Hey, he leaves these by me by the door every so often because he's smitten with me.
I don't thank him.
You know, I don't give him anything in return."
Yeah, right. You send him booby pics. Don't even front.
The group continues to fucking just press her. They guess that Bigfoot had raped Wanda in a last attempt to save his species by producing an offspring, even if it was half human.
I mean, what are
and
the
these
alien
ass
movies all
clowns
about?
just fucking keep marveling at the fucking Bigfoot rape story while Wanda just fucking sits there with an earshot and just listens. She's probably planning on slitting their fucking throats while they sleep. That's what she's doing, she's fucking staring at the wall. They ask her if, the group worshipped Bigfoot. You know, that her father fucking led and shit like that, because he thought it was a demon seed when Wanda admits to everybody that, hey, actually, I am the one who burned him alive.
Well,
not the followers.
Wait, so if her dad ran that cult that's pro-Bigfoot and Bigfoot squirted a squatch in her...
I think that they are mistaken and they were always pro-Bigfoot, but he himself was not. They're not his followers.
He started and bounced out?
So, we then get a flashback of the Reverend locked inside the burning shed as Wanda admits that she burned him alive because he killed her baby. And she did it to save its father.
Eye for an eye, motherfucker.
And this is actually a pretty cool scene because we don't see the Reverend at all. He's inside the shed, fucking locked, and it's on fire.
This was cool.
We do get this fucking cool FX shot of a burning skeletal hand, fucking melting skeletal hand, fucking punching through the wooden door, trying to unlock it. That was really cool. Probably the whole budget of the movie.
Yeah, it's almost like some Terminator. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that was fucking badass. I liked that a lot. Outside now, we get Bigfoot red-eye POV camera fucking stalking the cabin, while the crew is inside, making plans to escape in the morning. As Linda is looking out the window of the front door, the little tiny door, Pete's dead body fucking swings in front of it and scares the shit out of her.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on here.
Everyone runs outside to bring Pete's dead-ass corpse in, as Bigfoot starts busting up the place with his claws.
Smash it up!
He's fucking smashing fucking windows as he then injures Professor Bill in the process.
Well, broken glass or something?
It's because he's close to the window and he as he breaks the fucking glass,
takes
he
a
slashes. Yeah.
Okay.
The gang does their best to board up the windows and fight off Bigfoot with a fireplace poker.
And a camera.
Yeah.
I'll
And they
take
try to
pictures
fucking
of you
blind
now.
him with these fucking camera flashes.
You mean blinded by the light?
I gotcha.
Get poked by a...
Blinded by the light.
Stabbing
Rev up like a deuce and then rolling in the night.
Say stabbing Squatch with a poker and smells like burnt hair. But yeah, those aren't the lyrics, obviously.
To Blinded by the Light?
The original.
Which one original? Manfred Mann or Bruce Springsteen?
Uh-huh.
Manfred Mann. That's the popular one. Bruce Springsteen originally wrote that. That's the only song that Bruce Springsteen ever wrote that hit #1. And it wasn't recorded by him. The Manfred Mann version got #1. Bruce Springsteen has no #1s.
That's an awesome story, and you should talk about it while I go pee.
So Bigfoot now has finally busted the fucking South Central bars off the windows, and he makes his way inside the fucking cabin while Wanda is just casually fucking rocking in her chair.
She's like, oh shit, my baby daddy's home.
And the gang is fucking freaking out.
Would you not?
Everyone hides in Rev's old room, but they fucking say, oh, hey, Carla, you're not fast enough. And kind of lock her out as Bigfoot fucking grabs her and strangles her to fucking death.
Shit, grips her up like a dick and chokes her till her head's bright and red like a dick head.
Before he fucking goes and busts on in.
Welcome to slow-mo.
Yeah. So Bigfoot fucking grabs Gary and throws him against this large saw.
Oh, yes.
That's like fucking hanging on the
one
fucking
of those
wall.
old OG fucking two-person, like Michael,
like
Buster Keaton saws.
Yeah. Which slices open his stomach. Gary then falls to the floor. Bigfoot fucking reaches down and just starts fucking pulling out all of fucking Gary's guts in his newly made fucking manhole.
It's like in Pee-wee's Big Adventure when he's pulling the chain out of his bike, but it's intestines. Then he takes his intestines and starts cracking them like a fucking whip, like Simon Belmont.
Yeah.
Just getting Gary juice all over everybody. Whatcha! Whatcha!
Fucking like helicoptering that shit like a goddamn
like
fucking
Petey
madman.
Pablo. Spin that shit around the head like a helicopter. Sasquatch up.
Roy then tries to stop him with an axe he found, but Bigfoot tosses his ass through a fucking window and drags him fucking across it, slices his fucking throat open.
Why are you even trying to flex on Sasquatch with an axe? You seen what he did? He got Molly Hatchet all over that old boy's ass.
Well, they didn't see it, but they heard about it.
Right.
In another, one
flashback,
of the many fucking flashbacks.
It's like Dark City up in this motherfucker.
He then proceeds to toss Linda around.
Oh, hold up. We fucked up.
Oh, yeah. So, let's go back. All right, so
did
Carla
Carla get... Did she get...
Squashed!
Okay.
And then...
Did Gary get...
Squashed! He got his guts squatched.
And did Roy just got... Squatched!
So now, he's now fucking fighting off Linda. He proceeds to fucking toss her around like she's a goddamn, set of fucking Gary's guts. Before he picks up a fucking pitchfork.
Yep.
And impales her.
It's actually the broken pitchfork from Friday the 13th Part 2. Just kidding. Or am I?
He fucking nails her real good with that.
She's flopping on the ground like a fish that got stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork. And things aren't looking good for Linda. Would you say she got squashed?
Meanwhile, Professor Bill has been kind of watching all this happen from the corner, as he's not helped out one bit.
No, he's like, college credits for those guys.
You guys all get A's.
I got tenor, bitches.
Bigfoot says no, as fucking Professor Bill there tries to make a break for it, grabs him and presses his fucking face against the burning stove.
Oh shit, yes.
Like effectively fucking burning him from the nose down.
Grabs Professor Nuge and makes an open face Nugie melt on the fucking grill. They pull him off. He ain't got a face. Like, his teeth are busted out. His fucking eyeballs gone. Like from that Child's Play remake. That was a really good movie we watched last night.
We then cut back to the scene at the beginning. So the entire movie has been a flashback. So we've got flashbacks inside of flashbacks.
Inside of flashbacks about Sam Squanch.
So where Professor Bill is wearing his fucking ninja mask bandage.
Which I call bullshit, man, because you've seen the fuckery magnitude of his face.
Yeah.
He should have looked like that dude from Buried Alive where he's just got that one little eyeball poking out in them teeth. But, No.
So he's finally, finishing recanting the story of what happened. And this was pretty fucking fun. Like, I had to have Nachos, like, rewind this shit. The fucking, like, as he's talking, the bandages are,
There's
like,
a little gap
moving.
in there. And it's like...
Every time he's put, like, the fucking bandages are talking. It's like,
you guys can't see the little motion we're doing, but, like, it's a little gap in the bandage. And every time he moves his jaw, it opens up a little bit. So it looks like the mummy head's talking, like,
hey, guy, it's what's happened to me. He insists that even though it sounds crazy, he is telling the goddamn truth. And if they go find crazy Wanda, she'll explain everything.
Yeah, she'll back it up.
Yeah. She's got my back. It's cool. They don't seem to believe him at all. And they fucking drug him to knock his ass out.
They have a little powwow, like, at the foot of the bed.
Yeah, they think he's crazy. And...
oh, he ain't crazy, dog. Dr. Paxton diagnoses him as criminally insane.
And he won't be able to leave the psych ward that they're going to put his ass in.
Would you want him to?
And they're going to certify him fucking insane, criminally insane, and they're going to lock him up.
Insane in the membrane. Got no face. He's insane.
End of movie. Credits roll.
And we got squatched.
Hey, Nachos. Do you want to see a dead body?
Do I?
All right, so for counting everything that's happened, we've got 17 kills in this movie.
17 confirmed kills.
Quite a number of kills here, for sure.
What, 3 shy of 20?
6 of them happen off screen, so let's run through the countdown here.
All right.
We got the fisherman. His arm was ripped off.
Squatched.
We got Dad, mauled to death off screen.
Dad been squatched.
Mom, mauled to death off screen.
Squatched.
Daughter, mauled to death off screen.
Also squatched.
Van Lover,
Jizz belly squatch.
mauled to death off screen.
Squatch.
Sleeping bag man, impaled on a tree branch.
Spun around a helicopter. He got squatched.
Motorcycle man, dick ripped off.
Got his dick squatched off.
Woodsman, skull crushed with an axe, off screen.
Got Molly Hatched to squatch.
Girl Scout Senior, stabbed to death
Quit squatching yourselves.
by Girl Scout Junior,
Quit squatching yourselves.
who stabbed to death by Girl Scout Senior.
Oh shit.
Pete, shot in the head by himself with his own shotgun.
Squatch his own face off.
McGinty baby, unknown,
Oh,
off screen,
debatable.
not squatched.
Sand squatch.
Reverend McGinty, set on fire.
Toasty!
Carla Thomas, strangled to death.
Squatch.
Gary, stomach sliced open and guts ripped out.
Squatch Rooney.
Roy, sliced neck with glass.
Oh, he squatched.
Linda, impaled with a pitchfork.
Quit squatching.
All right, so what was your favorite kill, Nachos?
All right, hot dog flicks. Real talk. Everybody wants to go for the dick. It's just like the movie. No, everybody wants to go for that dick because it's great. What? Name me another movie where Sasquatch is squatching off somebody's ding dong. Nope. That's it. This is the one and only. If I had to give it to my personal favorite kill, it's when he picks old sleeping bag, sleepy slumber prince.
Oh, fucking Rip Van Winkle there.
Little Squatch Van Winkle. Fucking spin him around. Wow! 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 From a gus! Into that tree.
Fucking...
Fucking lets him go, and then he dies upside down with his human juices all over his face. And Bigfoot... can we just audibly do that kill? You be Bigfoot.
Okay, and who are you going to be?
I'll be Sleeping Bag Boy.
Bobcat go with
right? That's how everybody sounded.
That is so young and beautiful.
Can't believe you squashed me like that. I got blood in my nose.
Mine was definitely the motorcycle. The fucking
dick
rip.
rip. Fucking
that scene. So one of the things that I noticed on my DVD that Nachos and I did when we were fucking looking at
oh
it.
My god!
Is it's got alternate artwork. So it's got the Maria chick on the front, like boobies hanging out and stuff like that. It's like, oh hey, watch this movie with me.
Hotness McWrestleBot, and then you get like a moon and a little bit of Sasquatch.
Flip it over though.
What's that?
It's fucking Bigfoot like down in the corner and fucking dude holding his fucking no balls,
the zone.
Just blood fucking everywhere and just making the.
You flip the case over,
face.
Boom! It's that again. You open up the fucking case, see the DVD. What is it?
Yeah.
Crotchless. It's crotchless Willie. There we go. Squatchless Willie.
Got squatched.
Ow, my dick! I brought my squatch.
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 You ready for some stuff you should know?
Bring me up to speed.
All right. So I tried to find trivia for this movie. I came across one bit of trivia only. It's a little bit of a long one, though. So the original edit of the film included scenes with a helicopter rescuing the remaining students after 2 were killed by the Bigfoot monster. The rescue sequence was headed by the town sheriff and was followed by a scene between the sheriff and Crazy Wanda outside her cabin, during which the sheriff assures Crazy Wanda that Bigfoot is still alive and well, because, as we know...
It's her baby daddy.
And he was part of the cult.
Are they passing the blunts back and forth?
Those scenes were cut when the initial distributor determined that the film would be more commercial if all the students were killed by Bigfoot in this climactic bloodbath.
That is how you market a movie.
Except one who would live to tell the tale, which was, Professor Bill Nugent. As a result of these post-production changes, Paul Keller appears only briefly as the sheriff in a walk-on bit when the students first arrive in the village and they're asking the questions.
Just torching that blunt.
However, he is listed as a member of the principal cast in the opening credits, plus on mine as well, which were completed before the alternate ending was inserted into the film. So, kind of a neat little bit of trivia there.
And that would have been a fun deleted scene.
Yeah, you kind of set up this whole cult thing, run with it.
It does not come into fruition. You still have the entire town in on it.
Yeah. So, Nachos, what are your final cuts and thoughts of the movie?
Well, not so fast.
Do you have some trivia today?
I have some trivia.
Oh, please, then.
All right.
Regale me, sir.
No actual Bigfoots were harmed during the making of this film. And this movie was loosely based of what the Utah police dubbed in 1967 as the Bigfoot murders.
Really?
Nope, I'm just fucking with you. Oh, that shit sounded good. Guess what, Jeff? I think you got squatch. No, that's all I got for trivia.
All right. So then, what are your final cuts and thoughts of the movie?
So this movie's pretty fucking fun. It's slow, unfortunately. It's just a movie you drink a couple beverages with your buddies. You get a little squatched out, maybe a little squanched out, if you will. The story's kind of garbage, but goddamn, stick around for that gore.
Yeah.
Don't worry. There's no cure for stupid at the bottom of that beer. Keep drinking it. Keep drinking it. Okay. Keep drinking it. Here, have some of mine. All right, I'll throw it back to you. What'd you think of this?
So, as far as the movie goes, I got a big problem with obviously the low production value. This is a B movie, my ass. This is the worst of the B movies if possible. At least from that aspect.
Borderline C.
It's not.
Yeah, dude, but
they relied on nothing but fucking natural lighting.
Hey, man, cinematically, sometimes if it wasn't shot on a fucking piece of bacon you found behind the Burger King dumpster. Right.
And I gotta give it so your version that you watch on Amazon. I had I know we both got the DVD, but I watched the DVD. The DVD, while made from this really crappy 1-inch vault treasure that they fucking found, Code Red's was much better than the streaming version, so
right.
It's kind of weird that the Code Red version isn't the one that is streamed.
Yeah, that's what do you think it was, a VHS rip?
Yeah,
I think so.
Because mine has better audio, which isn't saying much, and just better screen, appearance overall.
You know what it didn't have?
A higher quality of film.
Subtitles.
Yeah, my DVD does not, and I hate that. But
it does have some ex-wrestler chick in skippy costume trying to...
I didn't watch her version, so I guess she gives, commentary through the whole time. She has an intro. I watched the intro, but I couldn't stand her.
It's bad. It's like, ha ha ha! What? You want me to do this? Maybe it's like,
yeah,
lady, let us handle the shitty jokes.
Yeah, because her DVD has a music video that she's trying to, set up a record.
If you thought that deal. Judy shit from Sleepaway Camp was... We gotta watch that later.
And, she's, it's playing as she's getting that fake phone call as she's setting it up, but I digress.
I get it.
The movie itself, it's got a wild story, for sure, right?
A cannibalistic, satanic Bigfoot cult.
Interesting deaths.
Very. That's where the movie shines.
And I really do like the plot twist about Bigfoot near the end when he was just trying to save his species. But the movie itself fucking jumps the shark 3 times with all the fucking flashbacks.
Yeah, it was a little hard to comprehend.
You got the fucking cult, which never came into fruition. Even if you had the original ending, it never would have even explained it, at least from what I found.
You know what? You keep the Bigfoot Slaughterfest, and then they come to get fucking Professor Nuge. Tack that on the end. You got yourself a decent movie.
Yeah. And then also, like, the editing was a little off. There's, like, the scene where they're first crossing the river, and, like, they've got the sun up, and they're going, and then all of a sudden, like, the sun jumps, like, 2 more fucking inches above the fucking sky. Like,
it's Aurora Borealis.
Like, they ran out of fucking... like, they ran out of fucking tape, and like, all right, do it again. And obviously the fucking sounding itself was just atrocious. There were so many times
the sound
where
quality was a hot poop.
Even on mine, I had to fucking turn up like, the volume like way, way high just to hear what they were saying.
Oh my god! I forgot to mention this earlier. I was watching that van scene, and I had to turn it up because the shit's so crappy.
Mm-hmm.
The shit is crappy. That's very redundant. The quality of the film was subpar at best. My fucking roommate knocks on the door. He's like, "Can you turn your porno down? Me and the kid's trying to eat dinner." And I'm just like, "It's not. It's Bigfoot, and these chicks are fucking in the people are fucking in this van." He's like, "Yeah, okay,
sure."
And I'm like, "Yeah, but look." And he's like, he comes in the redhead. It's got their fucking tits out, and it's just like, I'll let you have this one.
Well, which van scene did you like better? This one or the one from Don't Go in the Woods Alone?
Oh, with fucking Sauron from the
Carl Lycos and a Jimmy Carter Jedi and the fucking Farrah Fawcett Bangmobile. I liked that one better. I like Don't Go in the Woods Alone better. Because that van was legit, dude. It's got fuzzy fucking carpeting. It's got like a disco ball.
It has a fucking Psycho Manus that's so weird.
It's like a fucking marble statue of like Elvis
from
in
Batman.
There.
You lift the head up and you call fucking Commissioner Gordon.
No, that's how he gets into the Batcave. He calls Gordon.
Yeah,
on
no,
the
you know
red
how Jimmy
phone.
Carter got in that Batcave? A couple fucking wine coolers.
So yeah, what's your rating on the movie?
Rating, so out of 10, I give this 6 yanked off biker ding dongs.
Squatched. I also gave it 6 ripped off dicks out of 10.
I like it.
That's how we mesh. That's how we gel.
Well,
so you got anything else for us, buddy? I think you had something.
You know what?
What?
Would you like to play a game?
Yeah, I would.
Where is this? Okay.
So what are we playing here?
All right. So little game I want to call Smash 'em or Slash 'em.
So do we get to taser each other?
No, we're saving that one.
Okay.
And we're going to work on those rules too, you fuck. All right. So in this game, I'm going to rattle off 5 horror movie characters, supporting characters, villains, what have you will. And you're going to tell me you're going to smash them. That means fornicate with them. Or you're going to slash them, like you kill them.
Okay.
All right. So let's just get this out of the way, because on the Here Comes the Spooky podcast, we are not creepy kid fuckers.
Yes.
We're creepy. We're not kid fuckers.
Correct.
And let alone are we creepy kid fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
But
just keep saying it. It's great to hear.
He's a kid fucker!
All right, go on.
All right, so like, if I reference like Reagan from The Exorcist, I'm not talking about Reagan from The Exorcist. I'm talking about Reagan from The Exorcist 2, when Linda Blair is 18 or of
older. Age,
or like, this is the of age version of this, because
Then why wouldn't you pick Linda Blair from Hell Night?
doesn't count, because I'm picking Reagan, like it's an 18-year-old version of Reagan kind of thing, or like an 18-year-old version of Waterlogged Jason kind of thing.
You're already fucking treading fucking
All right. You've been struck by an arrow by the pansexual fairy, so everything's up for grabs.
Okay.
All right, number 1. And you got to give me the pros and cons of dating them, and then what you would do afterwards.
All right.
Big feats from this movie.
Slash him.
Slash them?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say list the pros and cons, and then your final conclusion.
Okay, so the pros would be long walks in the woods.
Okay.
The cons would be unconsensual sex.
Yeah.
So slash him.
That's slash him. All right. Number 2. Judy from Sleepaway Camp. But she's 18 years old, so it's okay.
Okay. Smash him.
Smash him.
I'm sorry. So Judy, so she's that kind of girl that when you're alone with her, she's fucking less bored with you and very interested and just not as cunty as she appears to be in front of everybody else.
It's a facade.
But the con is that she is also super fucking cunty everywhere else. So you're like, I'm very confused.
Hyper
Do you like
superficial
me?
and
Do you
terrible.
fucking not like me?
Your kid's so fucking wet!
But, I mean, I'm a man, and I would say, yeah, smash him.
Grab her by the side pony.
I mean, you know, according to them boys, and boobies keep getting bigger every summer, so I guess.
Man, do you see those things? All right.
Easy, Ricky.
Haggis, the witch from Pumpkinhead. Now, she's a deep... Let me paint this picture because you might be foggy. Haggis is
I just watched it.
300-year-old backwoods witch.
So, with age comes experience.
All right.
But
you know those labias are fucking slapping her in the knees.
She's not limber and likely very crusty and dusty.
Yeah.
So slash them.
Slash her. Okay. All right. What are we at? 3 right there.
Yeah.
All right. Moram from Temple of Doom.
Molaram?
Moram. I'll see you in hell.
Kali.
Shakti me. Wait, Shakti Day. Oh no, Shabba. Oh no, Shabba.
Kalima Shatide. Borizanabo. You
gotta be careful, because he'll tear your heart out if you're not careful.
Cover your heart, Indy! Cover your heart! Okay, so Molaran.
He's very religious, too.
Yes. So, that would be a con.
I think I just named your cons right there.
That he's just a little too religious.
He's needy.
But he's got my heart.
On his mind.
But for a pro, he's foreign. He's mysterious.
Yeah.
He'd be speaking me languages that I don't understand.
He's got that accent.
He would make me feel dangerous. So I would say smash him.
All right. And for the creme de la creme, Pamela Voorhees.
Oh, dude.
All
what?
Right.
Awesome. So for...
She cooks.
You gonna let me answer?
Sorry, I'm helping you out.
So, for cons, she's a little too into her kid. But she's a single mom, so
buddy,
I get it.
The kid comes first.
But I mean, God, what do you say about Pamela Voorhees? Honestly, I don't have many cons. I'm all pros here. She cooks. She's a caring nurturer. She's stronger than shit. Because she's fucking throwing dead bodies through fucking
Left
windows.
And right.
Right, dude? Like, pinning motherfuckers to walls and shit. Like, setting up elaborate traps. She's cool. I gotta say, smash them. Like, just all out. And then if we're picking a number one, like, she's my fucking favorite.
Right.
Molaran is a close second.
Just don't piss her off. Just do not piss her off. Make sure she stays on her meds, maybe. Don't talk shit about her lumpy-ass kid that ain't a very good swimmer. Maybe, you know what? You know what you get in? You meet little JV, who's kind of a little lumpy in the head zone. Buy him some water wings.
I get him a hat first, and then I buy him some water wings.
There you go. All right, so that was pretty good. So I'm going to throw you a bonus round. Which ghoulie of the titular films, ghoulies, is you going to fuck?
Can you name them for me?
All right, so you got little lumpy face ghoulie. He's the one poking out of the pooper.
Uh-huh.
You got cat face ghoulie, who has little cloven hoofs.
Okay.
You have the rat face ghoulie. And then you have the weird flying one. I feel I might be missing one. Are you not...
Which one's the fat-headed one?
That's the little lumpy boy.
Yeah.
He's the toilet guy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I should have said, are you fluent on your ghoulies?
I am. I just don't remember their names.
Okay.
I don't think they have names.
Well, you know what? We'll switch that. What Puppet Master character would you fuck? See, that's a little better.
The fucking 6-arm fucking cowboy.
Oh, he's gonna grip up that dick.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Easily.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, he's gonna do things with them fingies.
Alright.
Fingies in my dingies.
What is... Okay. You did good, buddy. You did good. But I'm gonna ask you a very personal question.
Okay.
What is the worst horror movie you've ever turned your dick out of socket to? Think of the worst horror movie you could masturbate to. What is it? Sorry to blindside you with this.
Yeah. Give me a second here. Okay.
I'm going to say Serbian flick. Because as much as I love dead babies, I'm not trying to fuck them, you know?
So you're masturbating to a Serbian flick?
No, I'm not.
You're saying tear your dick out of socket as if I'm masturbating to it.
Oh, yeah, no, like, if you had to...
Pick a horror movie to masturbate to.
Yes, the worst horror movie to masturbate to.
The Poughkeepsie tapes.
Ooh, yeah, because right when you're about to come, it's going to be, POP IT! And it's just like, oh, God, oh, fuck, okay. Well, that's it for that stupid little game that,
Thank God.
You know, maybe I'll give you a better heads up next time. And,
maybe we just do less uncomfortable topics.
And, worst place to get fucked by your grandpa. In his coffin, at his funeral.
Backseat of a Volkswagen Scirocco.
Oh my God, they're so uncomfortable. And what's with that fucking head seat? Oh, God.
All right, so that concludes this episode of Here Comes the Spooky.
I believe I tied a ribbon around my finger so I wouldn't forget. Oh, I ain't got nothing.
So, tune in. We're actually going to have an episode next week come out where we learn about the differences between good and bad twins, and we find out what does and doesn't taste like cranberry sauce.
That's not cranberry sauce.
No, not at all. All right, so everybody, say dumb.
And stay squanchy!
Oh, you got me.
Stay spooky, kids.
All right.
Bye.
Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.